What's up, Braden? Holy cow. Braden, Darren, Patty, Carla. Hey, everybody. We're going to drill out for our diamond painting pen. Okay. Now we can drill. Actually, I got to get a kit, I think. Maybe. I need a tube for Zen. Hmm, I happen to have one right there. So let me cut this gorgeous piece of Fortnite. Man, everybody's early. Hey, Nicole, Patty, Carla. Carla, I'm glad to see you back turning again. I know it makes you happy. Okay. Okay. Our Fortnite is drilled out. This is one of the hybrids that didn't sell on Friday. Hey, Steve. Glad to see you could join us. I'm glad to see you enjoyed it, Carla or Nicole. Welcome afternoon shift, Steve. Midnight shift at this point. Let me sand this up a little bit. Okay. Let me glue our tube in. Maybe. Bottle stuck. Let's see if we can get it open. There we go. We're good and deep enough. We'll wait for this to set up. And then we'll clean it up. We'll clean it up a little bit first ahead of time. All right, we'll get rid of the bulk of the material. We'll wait on that to cure. In the meantime, we will turn a diamond pen. Hopefully, everybody's had a good week lately, good weekend, great time since the last time we met. Oh, just did that wrong. Put them in backwards. Sorry, I was too busy thinking about something. Okay, we will get our TBC bushings from tbcbushings.com. Here is our lovely diamond pen for the week or for the evening. Okay. Hmm. Sometimes when I think, it makes my head hurt. Hey, Jimmy's with us again. Thanks, Jimmy. I hope Eddie is having a great evening. Oh yeah, Marquetta, the lathe buddy, is great. Yeah, we've had a good time lately. Marquetta, thank you for joining us again. We appreciate it. Hey, Steve. Hey, Kayleen. All right. Are we ready? Okay. Here we go. Some people prefer the round tool for this part. We prefer the square tool to start. Total preference. Whatever you want to use, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. But here we go. Arquetta, we get to meet you 2 weeks from now. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to picking up my custom lathe buddy as well. Marquetta does beautiful work, and I ordered a custom lathe buddy, which I'm beyond excited to get. Marquetta, I noticed that Turner's Warehouse is doing an event for St. Jude. I poured some blanks last night that I think will work, and I think in 2 weeks we will turn them on the lot and turn a couple Christmas ornaments and donate them to Turner's Warehouse for St. Jude. Okay. It's a great cause, great organization. Turner's is a great place. They are wonderful people. I'm glad to help out. Anybody seen Palm yet this evening? Yeah, Steve, you can do it. Hey, Emmanuel, what are we going to do for shape this week? Huh? Darren, does Turner sell an ornament kit like with hardware? This is going to be beautiful. The pink or rose kind of color on the end is something that we make in the house. It's a mix of a couple different micas. Let me find the alcohol. Well, I'll have to look. Yeah, the shimmer and the gold. Like I said, it's a color we make in house. It's a mix of a couple different micas, and it's pretty stunning. Honestly, a solid pen or solid blank out of this is absolutely stunning. Makes for a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kitless pen. Okay, well, you know what that means. Time for our lathe buddy, which we got from our friends at So Amusing, Third Gen Pen Shop. And this one is from Marquetta, who joins us here in the live. This one is made by hand, as many of them are. We're going to use our Palm Pink in hopes that Palm shows up sometime soon. He may have been helping a neighbor or something like that. He's pretty good at that. We'll get a few green and we'll get a set and some high quality H2O. Hey, what's up, Brian? It has your name on it, huh? That's funny. It works for some people. We'll try to speed some of this. Go ahead and soak a couple other greens. And then once we get the bulk of it down, we'll turn our speed down. If you try to sand it this fast and then finish it this fast, it doesn't work out. The blank spins too fast and it jumps and leaves imperfections. But you can take the bulk of your material off after turning at this speed. Fair warning, it does load up sandpaper very quickly, but it does get a bunch of work done quickly. It's a very simple tone, which we like. Some people like really complex ones. I usually let those be made by the amazing, diamond pen turners, like our friend Crystal Good and Donna Bass and neighbors, Karen. They all do good work. Whoop. Looks like we were finished with that one, huh? I'll have to zoom out a little bit. There we go. That's better. Hey, Marcus. What's up, Marcus? Oh, no, that's Big Dog, not Big Max. Sorry, I thought it was Big Max. What's going on? Is that red you see? It is not red. It is a custom rose pink that we make in house. It's a combination of a couple different micas. You got hacked. The Big Dog, is it still Marcus? It's Marcus. Okay. The big dog for the Big Macs. We're getting there. I think we only need one more and we'll be good. That's what I should have turned this evening. I have a new rod. It's a debut soon. It is big gold glitter, and it would have been something perfect for Steve. Fix him right up. Oh yeah, it's gold. I think we're good. I think I should pour some solid rods in this color too, or some layered rods in both of these colors. Do we like it? Does it look okay? There is one of these blanks still left over there on the rack. If anyone still wants one, I have one left. Thank you, Momo. Hey, thanks, Linda. How are things up there in Newfoundland? Good? Ah, good idea. Stephanie coming in clutch. It's been rather warm today. It was in the 80s today, mid 80s, 84, 85, somewhere in that range. It was warm. Thank you all again for joining this week. And every week, as you do. Momo, you want the other blank like this? I've heard you say yes, yes, yes. It's yours. You think he's full of it? I mean, he was a crayon eater at one time. Some of it may got stuck. Just saying. Thank you, Marquetta. No, you didn't win one of these. You won a dot wind. Holy cow! Now I sound like Steve. You won a diamond pen, but it was not one of these. Not this particular blank. Momo for the win. Steve is being a bully tonight. Hey, Brian, it will do just fine. The Zona paper will solve in between your beads very well, just like you see me pushing it down in the groove here. The Zona paper will do just fine. I need to remember to order some beading tools for our easy wood tools. There are many turning tools out there you can use. I've tried a bunch of them. I tried the simple wood tools. I didn't care for the way that they fit in my hand as much as I do the easy wood tools. So everything you've seen us turn on the live has been with the easy wood tools, easy starter set, or the micro set, or the parting tool. We are making a diamond pen for the team wood turner. Hey, Michelle. Only likes to taste the gold crayons. Boy, old Darren, he come in with a great one. Darren is laying it on thick. Yeah, I need to order some bead cutters. A micro set is super handy. Brian also makes some legendary white chicken chili that I've heard is amazing. So the next time I'm over in his area, I'll be sure to stop. He gave me an open invitation. Tiny. Tiny. Okay. Let's get some wax. As you all saw, I do have some new wax, but this one isn't empty yet. So we're going to keep using it. It's almost empty, but it's not quite. But we do have two in reserve. One, because we use it. Two, just in case for some reason it would ever go away, we still had a spare. We went through this can pretty quick. What do we say, Steve? For Steve slacking today. Hey, thank you, Marquetta. I like the white for the same reason. Your beef taco dip is a huge hit. He must be slacking. Yeah. I've yet to see him say, we're going to let that blush up. Come on, Steve. Let's let that blush up. Momo got me. Thanks, Momo. Steve is slacking. There we go. Holy cannoli. And look, we almost have an even divide. And to think these went unsold for several weeks. Heck, months. Months. Big surprise. Always hiding inside the blanks. Let's tip this up. The rose pink is something we make in house, and it is stunning. Like I said, it makes a good solid blank for a pen as well. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Joe. It's a good combo with the white. Thanks, Debbie. Dead gum bushings are stuck in there. There's one. Oh, yeah. Ah, there's the other. That 7/32 drill bit we have is super tight. Man, they get stuck in there. Mm. Hey, thanks, Marquetta. Simmer me timbers. Thank you. It's a gorgeous color. Yeah, the rose pink by itself is it's gorgeous. I'll make some solid blanks just in it. Okay, let's stand up a Fortnite blank here. We'll change some bushings around. Okay, put it on here and get it cleaned up. Still no palm, huh? Okay, it's all cleaned up. And this is for a Zen. Once again, we are using bushings from pbcbushings.com. And this is a gorgeous piece of Fordite. This is actually a hybrid with a little bit of blue resin in it. We can hose it down here a little bit so you can see. And as you can see, it should be beautiful. Hey, Marquetta, I like the reference, regardless if it was wrong or not. I still like the reference. It might be very true, Darren. That's a really good idea. I never thought that was what causing it, but you could be right. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky enough to turn this, or do we need to sand it? We'll see. Some Fortnite is hard enough, some is not. You don't know till you try, and we're about to find out. It sounds pretty chippy. It's very chippy. We'll keep going, see what happens. We'll try to go slower with a steadier hand. Okay, this one's very chippy, so we're gonna sand it just until we get it round. Once it's round, it won't matter. But until it's round, we're gonna sand it. Once we hit round, we'll go back to the tool. But until then, this is a great way to round it over. And this is a sanding screen and not sandpaper. And in return, it lets the be careful that you don't make your blank too hot and your adhesive let go. Time to time, take a break, let it cool down, Get some airflow past it. Touch it. If it feels hot to the touch, give it a minute. Yeah, it makes a mess. What grit? This is 80 grit. You can use 60, 80, 120, whatever you want. Hey, Craig. Oh, back to cool. Not quite round. We still have a little bit of flat spot right there. Okay, pretty warm. I'll let it cool down a minute. Need some of that screen. That's this Diablo screen from, I think, Home Depot. It works well. Let's see if I can find the Allen and turn the curve out a little bit to give us a clean, sharp piece. Maybe, maybe not. There it is. Let's see how that does. I'm gonna take that carbide sharp. I think that piece is wore out. Put a new piece in. Bear with me a second to change this. Okay, ready to go? Okay, and we'll sand this to shape. Yeah, see how you get rough? That's from the cutter. And that's what the sandpaper's for on the final pass, just to take away that rough edge from the tool. Sand up to the size of your bushing. Do any final shaping you need. And there we have a much finer finish. Looks pretty sweet. Oh yeah. See, the little bit of resin that you're going to see in the middle here didn't have much effect on it because of the way the Fortnite was laid in. Those are going to be some beautiful hybrids, and they should make some stunning pens. You might be able to use sharpen your carbide if it's not negative rake. If it's negative rake, you can sharpen it, but it's going to take a special rig set up to do that. Negative rake is going to be different because of the angle. It is possible. I'm not saying it's not. It's just a lot more difficult than standard carbide. Standard carbide with a flat profile or flat edge, easier to do, and it can be sharpened. Rockler sells a sharpening jig. We got a little bit of line in it right there. Okay. Now let's find some lathe buddy, a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and we will wet sand this up. The reason I use rubbing alcohol is I don't want the water to contaminate the paint and get anything stuck since we're going to do a CA finish. Almost dipped it in the water. Remember, this is automotive paint, so alcohol makes a good medium for your wet sanding. Hmm, I'm gonna lose that piece yet. Okay, so let's put a little on to see what we're gonna look like. Do we like it? Do we not like it? Good, bad? Hey, Rebecca. Yes, it's difficult to sharpen Marquetta. I would agree. Hey, Renee. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it should be all right. Polished up, Glenn. Hey, Brian. Thanks. Okay. Well, let's clean it up with some paper towel and some alcohol. Let it spin dry, and then we will do a CA finish on it. Okay. In the meantime, we'll vacuum up all the rest of our debris around there. So that none of it ends up in our finish. Bear with me 1 second while that. Okay, let's get our other tool that we use for putting our CA finish on. Or having a field day in the chat. It's fun to watch. Put on some new bushing for our CA finish. Okay, take this down. We knock this out. Okay. Hey, thank you very much, Marquetta. It's always a good time. Noise canceling AirPods work very well. Work very, very well. Okay. We put our adapters in here and we take our blank. Actually, to press that on there for the time being, I may use something else to push those in. Give me just a second because they're brand new, so they're super, super tight. And we'll use this to push them on. Okay. It's just a little piece of ambonia. Okay, now we'll put our Fortnite in there and we will do a CA finish to it. You know, as many people have said, it's always a good family style environment in the live. And we enjoy hearing that and seeing it. We enjoy seeing everybody get along and have a good time. Oops, too small. Okay. We are using Mercury Adhesives CA, Mercury Adhesives Medium CA Flex, or Medium Flex, however we want to say it. There are lots of CA glues out there. The ones that I can tell you don't yellow over time are Mercury and Glue Boost. Some of your other brands may and will turn yellow over time, but Mercury and Glue Boost do not. So we're going to put some on. Hmm, that one's empty. Let's try this one. That won't work. A little bit of accelerator. Next, accelerator. I don't know if we'll get time to turn any of those this evening, Brian, or not. We can try. Yeah, depending on how well this works. Yeah, mercury and glue. Yeah, I'll try, Brian. We can try. Okay. Steve, did I miss something in the live? You say you were cooking chicken and dumplings. That's a new name for warm crayons. Never heard that before. Be careful with some of your other types of CA and use an accelerator. You can create what's called bloom, where you will have white spots that show up in your finish. Not all CAs are designed to be used with accelerator, and not all accelerator is the same. If you're going to use mercury, I highly advise using their accelerator. I plan on picking some more up at Woodcraft in a couple weeks when we are over for the Mid Ohio Valley Pin Turners Gathering. I intend on picking up some more glue and some more accelerator from the Woodcraft in Parkersburg, which is the home store. Okay, that should be enough. That's 8 coats. I usually recommend 7 to 9. Okay, good to go. Sometimes your CA glue will stick to your bushings. I should have waxed these. I did not. So you can take your knife, lay it in beside there, and just lightly make a score. Don't touch the blank. Turn away from you. It's easier to control. And then see what happens. Ta-da! Okay. If you end up with a little extra CA glue on the end, like we did, my first recommendation, if you don't have the MLCS barrel trimmer or jig sander, you can do a little bit of green zona and just spin it back and forth to clear up the extra. But we have the sander, so we're going to use it. And then the next step is something we recommend as well. This will keep the end of your Fortnite nice and clean and keep moisture from building up in the end of it. Is to take, this is just a practice blank. Let's take the blank, take a little piece of sand, or not sandpaper, paper towel, and a little bit of thin CA. Put the thin on here, like so. Let it disperse, and just lightly turn the end of it. And that's going to seal up the ends of your Fortnite so that when you wet sand, you don't get any moisture underneath your finish. There's it with a little accelerator. Okay, we can put our 60-degree live center, our drive center. We'll let this dry up just a little bit. Put our bushings back in. Okay, now we get out our lathe buddy. Well, hello, love. I'm glad to see you feel well enough to join us. Amy had a little procedure today and she's been a little bit out of it. I'm glad to see that she's doing well. Yeah, I'm going to babysit him. Yeah, I'll keep him in line. I wouldn't say she's feeling good, but she's feeling better. So we'll see. Yes, we will definitely stop by and see you. I don't need any help getting in trouble. That's why I'm almost said for me to be the babysitter. Okay, back to our pond pink container and some fresh Zona. Anybody have any questions so far? Well, you're getting to see a treat to turn Fortnite. It's not always easy. Don't be surprised, but a lot of times it blows up on you. It happens. It's part of it. Borrow the lightning bolt. And it's chaos. You hear that, Steve? Chaos. I hope so as well. Chaos, Steve. Hmm. It's like she knows you or something. Maybe you need a pen that's label casted that says Captain Chaos. Just saying. Maybe it works. Maybe it doesn't. Renee says it's an expensive explosion. Ask me how I know. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Hey, we're already good. Sweet. It worked out one piece. Let's hit the rest of it. And then we can use Steve's famous phrase. Let's let that blush up. Okay. Because it is a CA finish, I do recommend a little drip technique. This helps keep any of the lower grit particles from ending up in your clear finish. And it takes actually less water. And it's actually quicker because you're constantly flushing the particles away. The material is constantly getting re-cleansed. Oh, sorry. I need to put my other lathe buddy down here. Catch that. The other one is in purple, which I like as well. It's like a nice light lavender purple. A good color. Marquetta has a good eye for color. She has a wonderful eye for fabric colors. A great product. Steve ate too many, huh? Marquetta hashtag blush up. Let's let that blush up. We'll put on several coats of wax for this. Looks pretty good. There's not even any wax on that. Not wax at all. And it shined up very, very, very well. It's a good testament to Zona paper, and it was a great testament to Mercury CA. I've tried a lot of the CAs that are out there. I've went back to Mercury every time. It is the best I have tried. Okay, let's let that blush up. Hashtag LLBTU or TBU. Hey, Steve woke up. Got me a can of wax, got work pants, chicken salad, banana bread, and also wonder why I spent $70 at Walmart. Holy cow. Let's let that blush up. Good job, Steve. Good job. Yeah, Steve. Not everything is about you, Steve. But a lot of it is. Haha. Okay, here we go. Looks, yeah, pretty good. How is that? Hmm? Just shiny enough? Boy, it sure is for me. Let's zoom in on that. There we go. This group cracks me up too, Marquetta. Hey, thanks, Renee. Hey, thanks, Gail. And the thing is that most people assume it's a solid piece because you see this little bit of resin, but the color matches the rest of the blue. So it looks like a solid stick, and it's actually a hybrid. We offer these quite often. Okay, so let's get some hardware. And no, Steve, we're not using gold. No chance. Don't even think about it. No gold. Mm-mm. Okay. The lathe buddy also works very well for dumping your hardware out on because it is a nice soft surface. Materials don't roll away and things stay in place. Okay. Keep trying to go too quick. You gotta take the tip out, put this back up, and now it'll go together. We need just a touch more. Okay. Put our spring in, put our refill in, put our tip on. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a finished Fortnite pen. And not in gold hardware, which is wonderful. Sorry, we only made two things this evening, but Fortnite sometimes can be time consuming. So if you're buying a Fortnite pen from somebody and the price is elevated over something else they make, remember Fortnite takes much, much longer and much more sensitive. And the material is more expensive too, but skill set takes longer. And there we go. I don't have enough time to turn something else, but we can gladly do some Q&A, answer any questions anyone has. Oh, sorry. Let's take this piece out too. There we go. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thanks for joining week after week. And Marquetta's genius idea of turning the lathe buddy upside down works very well. Oh, they're for sale? Oh, well, not for sale to Stephanie. Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks, Renee. This is some Jeep Fordite. And if you can tell, there's just that little piece of resin right there that puts the two together. But most people will never notice and assume it's just a fat line in the Fordite. Yes, you can win one. Steve got her. Hey, thanks, Glenn. Thanks, Marquetta. Thank you, Momo. Probably 2 weeks, Brian. Probably not next week. The week after. I'm gonna order some kits for the diamond painting pens, or not diamond painting pens. Sorry, ornament kits. Hey, thank you, Rebecca. I think you do amazing work as well. So to get a compliment from you is well received. And as we all know, Fordite can be super temperamental, but we got lucky. And the way there's several people that have asked, how do you get this big pattern? If you turn all of your Fordite the same diameter, it would all look like this, even on the sides. It would just be one big ring. But if you can see it from a side profile, there's just a little bit of radius from here to here. And then return, that's what makes this nice, big, elongated shape. And the same with this side. Nope, it is not one piece. It is actually a hybrid. Thanks, Renee. So Q&A, what was the name of paint or stain that you used in one of the lives to turn your brand to black? You mean to turn the brown to black or to turn to from Kita or Keta? I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but it is Kita liquid alcohol dye kit. I use the black with a long Q-tip and it works very, very well. Thanks, Steve. The TBC bushings are by far the best. Hands down, the best thing I've used. Brian does an amazing job. The pen has a good fit, a good feel, good finish. Do we have any more questions? Anybody else? The diamond painting pen turned out well too. Can see a shimmer in the rose pink. Oh, I need a little wax on that end. I see a little dryness. We'll get it. There we go. Do you know what your schedule will be at the Ohio Pen Show? I believe we will be there Saturday. Do Fortnite blanks for diamond pens. Need a CA finish. It's like the colored pencils, except more vibrant, and the way you did your blank, with the way you did your blank. Thank you. We have lots of different Fortnite. If there's anyone of any interest, if you don't see something in the drop, it's available. Just hit us up. We have lots of different types, brands, shapes, figures, you name it. Let's let that blush up. I don't know. I know we will be there Friday during the day, Brian, and or not Friday, but Saturday, and then come home Sunday or late Saturday evening. We haven't decided which. And as far as Linda's question, I would recommend a CA finish on any Fordite because Fordite is a base clear type of paint, meaning that it should have some sort of protection so that it doesn't oxidize. If you don't use a CA finish, you can wax it to this smooth and this shiny, but the wax would have to be reapplied often. Otherwise, you run the risk that the Fordite would start to oxidize. No, not a vendor, just attending. And you can use, as you see us use week after week. the Zona paper works well, straight resin, Fordite. Lots of people still try to use micro mesh. I don't. I don't prefer it. I won't say anything negative. I just say that we don't prefer it. The Zona paper works really well with a little bit of gold glass wax, and there have been zero complaints. To each their own. If you like micro mesh, go right ahead. We don't. So just something we don't do. I like the Zona paper. I get a great result with it. Steve gets a shinier finish than anybody I know. Steve needs, I need your autograph. The golden boy. You all want to see the Steve blank? I can show you that. This will be posted probably next week. An experiment. I want to get one turned, but this will be called Steve's Dream Rod. Oh, look at that, Steve. It's so shiny. All the gold. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Aha, I broke out the T-Roy. Yeah, Zona paper is a must. This is a diamond painting pen, and this is a writing pen, Ray. Thanks, Renee. Zona paper is the way to go. I mean, you all see it week after week. I like fool's gold, aka Steve. Hey, Ray knows Momo. I'm telling you. By the time they meet Steve, they'll say Midas who? King Midas who? What? No. Thanks, Kurt. I don't know how well you can see it or not, but there is, I mean, there's some shiny stuff going on in there, buddy. Thank you. The gold in person is utterly amazing compared to in a video or picture. Treasure on a stick. Steve's treasure stick. I like the name Steve's dream rod. Ah, we have some really funny names for the blanks that are being uploaded to the website. We're still plugging away at that, but work has been a little bit in the way lately. But anyways, we've got some funny names for that. This one is Steve's dream rod. It lights up the room just like Steve. I'm telling you. So I'll show you one more that we make that is a funny name, which there are several that are funny, but there's one that's really funny. Steve got a kick out of it. Maybe nah, I'll hold that one back. But this one I'll show you. This one is straight black. It makes a beautiful pen when combined with, unfortunately, gold hardware, but it works good with any hardware. It will polish up straight black, no issues. I mean, it's black all the way through. That will test your finish to see if your finishing skills are good or not. But the blank for that is not just called black resin blank or black rod, black resin rod. We have named the blank under the bed because it is as dark as under the bed. Yep, Steve knew. That's what we named it, was under the bed. It's as dark as under the bed. It was either this or 11:59, but we figured under the bed was funnier. Yeah. Steve, I FaceTimed him when I showed him this and showed him under the bed. He got a kick out of the name. Let me see. We'll pull up a couple more. Under the bed is fun. Here's one that's for Marcus. And then here's one that's going to be wildly popular, but it will not debut until the website. So this one Momo helped name. This one we call Champagne Stardust. Oh, sorry. That's a good one, Linda. This one is called Buckeye. Marcus will recognize it. White, I'm sorry, red, gray, black, and a little white. I refused to call it the Ohio State, so we named it Buckeye. Because most peeps are asleep by 11:59. It would have been good as well. And then this one, there's a duck that my wife and I had seen one time. It was gorgeous. And these are the same colors in it. You can look up the duck. This is called the Eurasian duck. It's got some gorgeous color in it. So it's not a clever name. But we do have another one that is, this is the one we think will be wildly popular. It's, I can't keep a hold of it. It's very pastel. It has a lot of gorgeous color. It will have figure in it, as you can see in around the bottom and the middle. What the duck? Hey, that's a good one, Darren. This one is known as the Enchanted Echo. Ha! That's funny you say that, Steve. All of our vehicles are paid off. Alliteration names. Yes, I agree. You had mentioned one about needing black and under the bed and gold. I don't have it doesn't have under the bed black in it, but it does have something really cool. Um, it's not quite as black, but it looks really, really nice. I put the golden ones away. We do have this one. This is called Steel City. It is black and gold. Thank you, Renee. I honestly think that once turned, it will be a stunning pastel. Yeah, Steel City. We live really close to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's colors are black and gold. Well, the black and yellow, we say black and gold. This will be Steel City. Little Steve over there. Good question, Brian. Good question. I mean, yeah, let me pull one out here. Mm, yeah, this one will work. Okay, I'll show you three more that we have. Brian asked about Halloween. We do have Halloween, green, orange, and purple. And another one that we call this is Prismatic Parade. No, I live in WV. Yeah, the Prismatic Parade is actually, I think I have a pen made with it here in the drawer. I do. Here is the Prismatic Parade. Yeah, the Prismatic Parade is absolutely beautiful. And then this one we have decided to call Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, Prismatic Parade is for sure a keeper. This is Saturday Night Fever. Is it a good name? Do you have any other names? Under the bed. Do I have any more really neat ones? Um, we do have a new pour for abalone. Should work. And the floral petal will be gorgeous as well. So here is the abalone. Yeah, I have some solid copper ones if you want, Steve. Solid copper rods. This is floral petal. And this one was last month. This was the month of August for the pen makers competition. And we are going to call this one End of Summer Bash because it has a little bit of fall, it has a little bit of summer. So we're going to call it it's in August, it was the August competition. Yes, these will be available on the website. And if you're making, depending on which pen kit, you can oftentimes get 2 or 3 pens from this. If you're making the bolt action, you can oftentimes squeeze 3, if not 4, depending on how well you cut, what you cut with, out of the one rod. They're 8.5 inches. This is the end of summer bash. As you saw the pens from the August competition, these are beautiful and gorgeous. Sunday. And I've got one last one I'll part with. Abalone. This one. Floral petal. I have some of Darren's favorite as well, which is this one. And then we have some of these as well. This one we're going to call Night Moves. Here is Darren's favorite. This is the Gulf Livery. And then this is one of my favorite. This is Riptide. The blue in this will be stunning at minimum. Colors, the pattern should all be beautiful. Steve, I don't have any of the other one that I was telling you about. I don't have any handy. They're over in the other shop. And one last thing, there'll be some other ones on the website that I'm not showing you, but because there has been a request for these, and we used to make them years ago, and we kind of quit for a little while, but we started making them again because they are stunning. You can buy clear rods with either copper or gold. And we also have some blue with patinaed copper inside of it. We do use a UV stabilizer, so they should stay crystal clear for a long time. All right, we have passed up 9 o'clock. I thank everyone for your time. I thank you for joining us. We wouldn't be able to do it without you. Thank you all again so very, very much. Those are gold foil flakes, gold copper flakes. Yeah, copper foil, gold foil. If they were real gold or real copper, they would be very expensive. But they're foil flakes. Thank you all for joining. We will see you next week. Hey, thanks everyone again. Thank you so much. We appreciate the continued support week after week. Best of luck to everyone. God bless and have a good night.